I actually read about it in the bulletin and thought, this could be interesting. It was time for me to try something different. I'd been involved in a lot of ministries at the parish, but I hadn't been involved in the social justice ministries. And I thought JustFaith might be an opportunity to learn some new things and try being a part of the parish in a way I hadn't been.
I come to JustFaith by almost accident. It was an email sent around. I didn't quite know what it was, but so I took a shot, and it was an amazing, good choice. It was revealing to me the Catholic Church that I had never before seen.
Well, what brought me to JustFaith is my desire to learn more about the Justice and Peace social ministry here, social justice, and JustFaith has made a big impact on my life.
It really made a huge impact. I started asking a lot more questions about the work that I do as a high school counselor and how my faith interacts with that, and how less compartmentalization of my life between work and my faith, and more of a connection between what I do during the day and what I do on Sundays.
The impact it has had on my life, I'm less fearful. I am less afraid of issues in life.
To me, it's transformed the way I've looked at everything. People, issues, organizations, my role here in the church and the community. And not from a pressure perspective, but almost from a joy perspective, which is, again, nothing I ever expected that was going to happen to me.
What in the JustFaith experience challenged me the most? Just about everything. The readings, the videos, the experiences that we had in the communities, meeting with my friends in the JustFaith group every week, all of it was very challenging. But I say that as a good thing because I think it was a good thing. It forced me to stretch my mind and my heart, and that can only be a good thing.
And the experience that has most challenged me is meeting with such great people.
Just the realization of the things that I've read about and learned about the violence and globalization, putting a face to the injustice and indignity that poor people have had to endure has touched me greatly. So much that I would like to just try to let as many people as I know learn about some of these things, so that they can also be more aware, and in some small way, one by one, to try to change people's minds about what's happening.
Where do you see your life changing after JustFaith? I'll probably be involved in a lot more ministries, but that also is a good thing. I do look forward to connecting more with people in the broader Raleigh community. One particular insider moment. That's hard. There were a lot of moments, but I guess one thing that struck me was in our final week, we were asked to reflect, and I went outside and sat, and I was moved by everything that we had learned in the experience, and I wound up writing poetry, which is something that I'd never done before, and is not something that is really my style, but anything that can move me to be wax poetic is probably a good thing. So I've really enjoyed the JustFaith experience.
I mean, I feel encouraged to do a lot more advocacy, work with our facilitator, Sheila, work with her to market the program to other people. One specific insight that stuck with me is when Trevor came in and said we had to live simply. So that encouraged me to move into a smaller place.
One particular insight or moment that will stick with me from Just Faith is, I think, visiting the poor downtown in Raleigh, the Love Wins ministry, and meeting the faces of the poor. In particular, one young man comes to mind mostly, and how it seemed like there, but for the grace of God, go any one of us. So I was very touched by him.